At the quietest moment of the night, when everything falls asleep, an invisible door opens. It is a moment of divine messages where God and the enlightened whisper to your soul. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. without understanding why? Do you feel an extraordinary flow of energy, a sense of divinity, or an awakening from within? This is not an accident. It is a call from the universe, from God, from Babaji himself, who is whispering to you the secrets of soul, enlightenment, and fate. Today, I am going to tell you about the magic of the 3 a.m. moment, the moment when your soul easily receives divine light, the moment when the great teachers of humanity, enlightened beings like Babaji, send you the deepest messages about life's mission. The mystery of 3 a.m., the moment of awakening souls. In many ancient spiritual settings, 3 a.m. is considered the sacred moment when the night is quietest. The human mind is easily connected to the cosmic energy. For yogis, meditation masters, and enlightened beings like Babaji, this is the most powerful moment to receive divine messages and transform oneself. Why is 3 a.m. important? The door between worlds opens. This is the time when the energy frequency of the universe changes, making it easier for us to connect to the higher realms. The purest mind. Throughout the day, our minds are distracted by worries and the chaos of life. But at this moment, the mind becomes as clear as the surface of a still lake, ready to receive revelations from God, Babaji, and the enlightened masters. Divine energy is pouring in. Many ancient texts say that this is the time when gods, angels, and noble souls who send the most powerful messages to humanity. And if you wake up right now, it is not an accident. God is sending you a message. Babaji is calling on you. Babaji messages want you to receive at 3 a.m. When you wake up at 3 a.m., stop for a moment, don't rush back to sleep. Listen. The enlightened ones are sending you divine messages now. 1. Awake, my soul. The world is a dream. Only when you wake up can you really live. Babaji said that people are asleep in illusion. They go through life without realizing that they are God's divine spots. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it's an invitation to be awake, to look at your true nature, to leave the invisible shackles of illusion. Question for you: are you really alive or just existing? 2. Your time has come. Take up your divine mission. Every soul that comes to the world has a mission, and so do you. It's time for you to remember that. Do you feel an invisible calling, a deep desire in your heart, but you haven't dared to walk yet? It is your soul that is calling you to live true to your mission. Maybe you come here to heal, to inspire, to awaken others, to bring light to this world. But you have forgotten that. You have been blinded by the worries of life. Babaji wants you to remember, if you wake up at 3 a.m. with a thought that suddenly pops up, it could be the message of your mission. Don't ignore it. Write it down, reflect on it. Tip: ask yourself, what is in my heart that is urging me, but I still don't dare to pursue it? 3. My soul is being healed. Every hurt, every pain in you is part of the path to enlightenment. If you wake up at 3 a.m. and feel a surge of deep sadness, an old memory returning, or even tears flowing down for no apparent reason, know that it's a sign of healing. God, Babaji, and the enlightened ones are helping you to release old wounds, helping you to gently let go of the suffering that has weighed on your heart for so many years. Tip: If this happens to you, don't try to hold back. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, take a deep breath and say, I allow myself to be healed. I let go of all the pain. I open my heart to the light. For let go of the things that are no longer appropriate, you are bound. There are things in life that you've been clinging to for too long, a job that drains you of energy, a relationship that hurts, a fear that gnaws at your soul. But you still don't have the courage to leave. Babaji whispers to a friend at 3 a.m., I'm trapped in illusions that I created myself. You have the strength to walk, but you have to dare to let go. If you feel heavy, insecure, no longer interested in the things that were important to you in the past, it's a clear sign that you're entering a new phase, a higher energy level, and the old things are no longer relevant to you. Advice: ponder what is holding you back. It can be a habit, a belief, or someone. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what am I clinging to? Does this still work for me? Let go with gratitude, as everything has fulfilled its role in your journey. 5. A big event is coming, be prepared. If you're constantly waking up at 3 a.m., Babaji wants you to know that the universe is preparing for a major turning point in your life. It could be a spiritual change, a deep awakening, or a new door that opens for you. God never pushes you down a path that you can't cross. If you feel a change is coming, but it's not clear what it is, believe that it is essential for you to evolve. Signs that you are about to enter a major metabolic phase. You feel insecure or restless for no reason. You start to be more interested in spiritual things. Old relationships suddenly break down or change. You have powerful dreams about enlightened masters. Advice: be ready to embrace it by raising your frequency through meditation, prayer, and letting go of negativity. Keep a journal of your feelings at 3 a.m., as those can be important messages. 6. 7. Connect with God and Babaji, He is with you. At 3 a.m., the spiritual door is more open than ever. This is the ideal time for you to pray, meditate, and connect with the divine energy. Perhaps you have felt a gentle wave of energy surround you, or a deep sense of peace when you wake up at this moment. That is the sign that Babaji is present. Advice: sit in silence for at least 5 minutes and listen for guidance from within. Reciting the mantra: Babaji, I open my heart to your light. 8. I'm not alone, heaven is always with me. If you feel like you're lost, remember that you're never alone. Always have the angels, the enlightened masters, and Babaji himself by your side. They see all your efforts, your pains, and your dreams. And they always send you signs to remind you that you are loved. Advice: pay attention to the signs around you, a repeating number, a song with a message, a special dream. Talk to spiritual masters like a friend. You'll instantly feel connected. 9. Listen to your soul, every answer is within. From the moment you were born, you have carried with you an endless treasure of wisdom, your soul. But the outside world is constantly pulling you away from your true self. The noises of life, the worries, the judgments, all overshadow the voice of intuition, which contains all the answers you seek. When Babaji wakes you up at 3 a.m., His Holiness reminds you, You don't have to run around looking for the light because it's always been in you. Shut up, listen, go back to yourself. Are you looking for direction? Are you confused between options? If so, don't rush to ask for outside opinions. Don't rush to believe what others say. Listen to your own soul. Advice: spend at least 10 minutes a day sitting in silence and listening to your inner self. When you make an important decision, put your hands on your heart and ask, what really makes me feel at peace? The answer will come from deep within you. Write down the messages you receive when you wake up at 3 a.m. as they may be divine premonitions from Babaji. When you begin to listen to the voice of your soul, you will no longer be confused, you will no longer be afraid, because you always know that you are on the right track. 10. Transforming fear into light. Fear is not your enemy. He is your teacher. Whenever you feel fear, fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, Babaji wants you to remember, fear doesn't come to hurt you, it comes to help you grow. Look deeply into your fears. Is it really scary, or is it just an illusion created by the mind? Most of the fears that you carry with you are not yours, but the programming that society, family, and past experiences have instilled in you. But you have the right to choose how to react to it. Babaji whispers to you at 3 a.m. You are the light, you can't be hurt by the darkness. Face the fear, look at it with the eyes of love. When you shine light into the darkness, it will dissipate. Advice: whenever you feel afraid, ask yourself, is this fear really mine, or is it something I learned from someone else? Write down 3 things that you used to fear in the past, but then overcame. This will help you realize that you are stronger than you think. Meditate and visualize the fear dissolving into light. When you change your frequency, fear will no longer be powerful with you. You don't have to run away from fear, face it, and you'll find freedom. 11. Gently let go of the past, only the present matters. The past is gone, but you are still carrying it in your soul. There are hurts you can't forget. There are memories you can't let go. There are mistakes you still torment yourself. But Babaji reminds you that the past is only a shadow, and it can't touch who you are in the present unless you allow it to do so. If you keep living in old memories, you will miss the miracles that are happening right now. Babaji wakes you up at 3 a.m. to say, take a deep breath. Let go. Let the flow of the universe sweep away all the pain. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. You are the light. You are the freedom. Advice: write a letter to your past. Thank him for the lessons he has brought, then burn the letter as a rite of resignation. Every time you think about the past, ask yourself, does this still serve me? If not, gently let it go. Focus on the present. When you fully live in this moment, the past will no longer have power with you. 12. Embrace new things. The universe is opening doors. If one door closes, believe that another door is opening for you. But sometimes, you're too scared to step in. You're used to the old things, even if they don't work for you anymore. You're afraid that if you let go, you'll lose everything. But Babaji reminds, I can't hold on to the past, but still look forward to the future. Open your heart, trust, walk. The best things await you ahead. Advice: when something ends in your life, don't panic. Ask yourself, what is the universe opening up to me? Try new things, even if it's just a small habit, a different way of thinking, a new action. Trust that you are always guided to where you need to be. 13. I'm ready. Step into the light. Babaji doesn't wake you up at 3 a.m. just to gossip. He wakes you up because you are ready. You are no longer a lost soul. You are a warrior of light, a person who carries the torch of awakening. He wants you to remember. You don't need to wait any longer. There is nothing stopping you but yourself. Stand up. Let's walk life true to your true self. Advice: take action now. Don't wait for the perfect time, it's now. Step out of your comfort zone, because only then will you truly discover your potential. If you wake up at 3 a.m., do this. 1. Meditate in silence. Be calm, focus on your breath, and let your mind calm down. This is an easy time to connect with God's energy field and the enlightened ones. 2. Record your hunches. If an idea, an image, or a particular feeling comes to mind, write it down. This may be the divine message that the universe is sending you. 3. Read a truth sentence. A verse from the Bhagavad Gita, a teaching of Babaji, or a prayer can open your inner wisdom. 4. Remind yourself that you are the divine light. Put your hands on your heart and say, I am the immortal soul, I am the light of the universe, I am one with God. Babaji and the enlightened beings are here, watching you, whispering to you. Walk in the path of light. Remember your divine nature. I'm not alone, I'm part of the vast universe. Have you ever experienced the magic at 3 a.m.? Please share in the comments. Namaste.